Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all could see, I don't know what just happened, but if y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because we're on the way to 150K by the end of this year, and YouTube just took some subscribers yesterday. They did this, well, not yesterday, the day before. They did a subscriber sweep, y'all. It took 100 from me. So make sure you subscribe because YouTube did that thing where they be unsubscribing people because they feel like they bots because they don't interact type thing. Anyway, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like this video because we need them likes to add up so we could get to that 150K. Also, make sure you comment down below and make sure you follow me on all my socials: Instagram, Vivalayoshii, TikTok, Twitter, LifeWithSymone, and follow my business page at Brishari because that little pink bag that y'all been asking me about is coming October 3rd. So before we get into this video, I did want to go ahead and say, y'all, a lot of people did say yes to the skate party, so I'm gonna do a skate party. That's something I could do with my subscribers. I feel like that's something cool. So it is gonna be 18 and up. At first I was gonna do all ages, but what made me say no, because I was thinking about it, like if people come with their kids, I thought that would be a good idea. But then the more I talk to people about it, they like, you don't want nothing to happen and it's like any issues, you know, when it comes down to like children being there, and then if they are serving alcohol, like if it's alcohol being served, just stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, you're right, let me try to start off slow before I try to do something big. So it will be 18 and up. Tickets will go on sale maybe like next week or in the next 2 weeks, but I'll keep y'all updated with that. And yeah, again, it will not be where you could purchase at the door. You will get the location with the ticket sale, and it's really first come first serve with the tickets. After they run out, that's it. But anyway, let's get to this video. So y'all, this story time is about Jason. Y'all remember Jason, the one, and actually the real Jason, because remember when I said I was telling a story time about Jason and it really was about somebody named Devontae? It's so hard keeping up with these names. So yeah, so this one is actually about the boy Jason, on who lied so fucking much about for no reason. Okay, so me and him, like I said, we would just text back and forth. We'll kick it like every now and again when I be bored or whatever. But it wasn't like nothing serious. Like I didn't really care. My bad, I'm taking his sock off. It's hot up in here. It wasn't like I really like liked him like that. At first I thought I did. You know, I thought I did until I started hanging out with him and I was like, oh, this nigga just lied for no reason. Like for nothing. Like it'll make no sense. I'll be like, what's this? And show him a dollar bill. He'd be like, that's $100. And he'd be like, okay, you just lied for nothing. Y'all, I don't know if it's a ghost or I'm tripping or what. Did y'all hear that knocking noise? Okay. I'm gonna just ignore the knocking noise because earlier today one of my pictures had fell off the wall. It was just so weird how it fell. But anyway, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore it. So anyway, yeah, so Jason had hit me up. So at this time Jason had hit me up and he was just like, well, I ain't seen you in a minute, because like I said, I will only go kick on him when I'm bored, and I have to be extremely bored because I'm the type, if I was bored, I'll just go in the house, like just chill in the house or whatever. So he ended up hitting me up like, why I ain't seen you in a minute, and I'm like, I don't know, like I really don't know. I didn't have no good answer or nothing to come up with. So he like, all right, well, let's link. So I was like, okay, well, not tonight, because he thought I was going to pull up on him like right then and there. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that because I had class in the morning. So I'm like, not tonight, but we could kick it this weekend. So he's like, all right, cool. So I'm like, what about Saturday? You trying to link? So he was like, Saturday he had to go to a birthday party, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. So what about afterwards? He's like, nah, it's going to be probably run me all day. I'm not going to be able to kick it Saturday or whatever. So he's like, what about on Friday? So I'm like, okay, Friday's cool. I ain't got shit to do anyway. I don't be having no classes on Friday. And sometimes I'll work Friday, but I'll try to work like an earlier shift to get it out the way. So I'm like, yeah, Friday is cool. So come Friday, y'all, I'm chilling. I'm already kind of getting ready because I knew we was going to kick it at like a certain time. I forgot the exact time, but I knew we was going to kick it at a certain time. So I'm like, let me get ready before. So it's like when he hit me, I could already be ready. And I didn't eat or nothing like that because I knew we was probably going to go grab something. So yeah, so I didn't eat nothing. I just was already ready. I'm just lounging around the house, listening to music, just chilling, probably doing donuts on my hoverboard. Like, you really just don't know at this point what I'm doing. But anyway, nah, I don't think I had that hoverboard at that time. But anyway, so yeah, so guess who ended up hitting me up, y'all? Who ended up hitting me up? And it's funny because somebody just tagged me the day that I'm recording this video. Somebody tagged me in a TikTok and was like, girl, I feel like this was you with 7. And yes, 7 hit me up, y'all. 7 hit me up. It was like, oh my god, you know, I don't know what used to be wrong with me. I was weird. So 7 hit me up or whatever, and I answered the phone. He like, what you doing? So I'm like, nothing. I was just in the house trying to find me something to eat. Y'all, I'm lying because I know I'm not trying to find me nothing to eat because I'm literally gonna go link with Jason in like an hour or two, like 2 hours, I think. So So I'm like trying to find me something to eat, trying to see what I'm about to go get some food from. So he was all like, dang, that's crazy. Like, me too. I was thinking about what I was gonna go, like what I was about to eat, and I was going to ask you, did you want to go grab something to eat? So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like sure, I'm down to link or whatever. So he was like, all right, come pull up. So I'm like, halfway there. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come. I'm like, I'm with my sister. So he's like, okay, that's cool, because I'm with my homie. I don't know if I gave his homeboy a name. I think I mentioned him before. Remember when I said that she had met him at the gas station? I think I named him Cheese Fries. It just will only make sense because we literally call him that in real life, not like his friends. Nobody else call him this but me and my sister. Like, we have nicknames for people, and 9 times out of 10, if we already have a nickname for people, I just get him this nickname in a story because they don't know that we called him this. Like, and it's a reason why we call him Cheese Fries. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, we could. He like, I'm with Cheese Fries. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I tell my sister, I'm like, girl, you want to go link with 7 and Cheese Fries? So she like, girl, yeah, because mind you, we was gonna link with Jason and his cousin. I forgot if I gave a cousin a name last time, and I didn't feel like going to check. So yeah. So anyway, so she like, yeah, let's go. So we like, all right, cool. We end up getting in the car. We head over there because mind you, we already ready or whatever. We head up over there, and we link with them or whatever. I forgot where we went to go grab something to eat from. It was something like quick. It wasn't like a place where you could sit down and eat. It was something like just grab some quick food and go. I'm not sure if it was like this taco spot or like, I can't really remember. It was somewhere we got some food from though. So we ended up coming back. We just chilling on the street or whatever, and they was like, hop in the car with us, because first when we had pulled up over there, they hopped in my car, and then when we came back, they was like, let's get up in. They was like, park your car and hop in the car with us. So we hop in the car, and Cheese Fries is driving. 7 is in the passenger seat. It's so hard because I was really wanted to say his name. 7 is in the passenger seat. Me and my sister's in the back. So we chilling. They smoking. They just having a cool time. They was like, oh, we got to go buy some some lean. They was like, we got to go buy some. So we was like, all right. So we in the car with them. They go drive to go meet up with somebody to buy some. And when he posted it on Instagram, because that's what people do, you post what you doing for some reason. Back then it was like, now that we older, it's kind of different. When you younger, you really wanted everybody to see every single thing you was doing detailed. But like, I don't know. So he posted whatever that he posted. He had got some, and so one of their homeboys ended up hitting him up or whatever, and he was like, pull up on me. So we gonna name the boy Mr. CEO, and yeah, we gonna name him that because that's literally what me and my sister called him. And I don't know why this sounds so familiar. Maybe because we always mention this night, but it literally sounds so freaking familiar. I don't know if I mentioned this. I hope I ain't never mentioned this to y'all before, but it's because me and her always talk about this. But anyway, so they're like, they're gonna go pull up on Mr. CEO or whatever. So we pull up to his house, and we just chilling outside his house. He hop in the car, and they smoke on him. I end up scooting over into the middle, and he sit like by the door or whatever. So they smoking with him, and they like smoking the car, smoky as hell. They talking, listening to like, got the music low, sipping lean. And next thing you know, I was like recording a video, but I was trying to do it on the low. I don't know why I was trying to do it on the low. Like, I don't know, it was weird. So Cheese Fries noted me, and he was like, go ahead and record. He was like, record a video on my phone. So 7 was like, yeah, record it on his phone. So I was like, okay. So I don't know, I grabbed Cheese Fry's phone, and I went to Instagram, and he's like, no, record it for your Instagram on my phone. Mind you, I had an Android, so I could see why he was saying that, because he probably like, well, your quality gonna look like a microwave, girl. But yeah, so he was like, record it on my phone. So y'all, I don't know why I went and signed in on his phone, signed in on Instagram, and I was like, all right, I'm about to record. So, and it was just so weird about that too, with me signing. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm about to record. So I go on my Instagram, and I'm recording, and they telling me what to say. So they was telling me to say, activists on, oops, I was about to say the wrong thing again. So they was like showing the bottle like this, and like smoking, like trying to show their chains and stuff. They told me to say, activists only. Don't know what I heard them say. Y'all know LA gangbangers be having an accent. I don't know what I thought they said. I thought he said activists on lean. To me that made sense. I was like, okay, so I'm recording it. I got a good ass video, and I was like, when they put the bottle up, I put it on Mr. CEO, and I remember that's why we called him that, because of the Rich Homie Quan song was on, and it was on that, when I put the camera on him, it was on the part where it was like, Mr. CEO is what my title say, and he threw up his hood so perfect with the words. I was like, oh, that, and we kept calling him Mr. CEO. That's why we called him that. So I put it on him. he did that, and I put it back on them, and they showed the bottle, and I was like, activists on lean. And my sister just started, but the video was done. When it was done, she started laughing, and I'm like, what? She's like, nothing. So I posted it. It was like, posted on your Instagram. Y'all, why I did this, I don't know. So I posted on my Instagram, and I should have known it was gonna cause some shit, because anytime, like, if I post like just friendly stuff like with Seven or something like that, remember the new friend photo, like, it was this girl that he had, just like, she was not ever leaving him alone, but it wasn't his girlfriend though. So it was just like, I don't know, their situation was weird, because she would say that's not her ninja, but I guess it was like, you know, somebody be like, I'll talk to you once, you my ninja for life, but you're not my boy, but I do me and you do you. I don't know, it was weird as hell. But yeah, it was just weird. So anyway, I was like, I posted, I knew it was gonna be some shit. And Cheese Fries, he was this girl that I went to school with, baby daddy. So I knew that, I just knew, and mind you, they was really known like ninjas, and they was like some 304s. They wasn't like really 304s, like they wasn't out there on Fig shaking ass and selling dick. They wasn't doing that, but they really was like, they just got around type shit. Like, a lot of girls messed with them, which I don't know why my Delulu self didn't think that at first. When I first started talking to Seven, I didn't think that he had all these girls on his roster that he had, and that's when I was like, oh, no. Yeah, but they actually talk, they was like really popular, and LA is small, so it's like, if it's somebody from a hood that's popular, damn near just know that everybody in LA done talk to this man. It's some drama behind these niggas. It's that. So anyway, I posted it, and when I posted it, y'all, them comments was going crazy. Like, them comments was going so fucking crazy. People like, wow, that's funny, laughing my ass off, which one for you? Oh, you with da 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 da. It was just going crazy. Like, it was so many different girls where I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, it was going crazy. So anyway, I'm not really paying too much attention to it. I looked at it, but I was like, I didn't care, and I signed out his phone, gave him his phone back. So anyway, Mr. CEO was like, he gotta go in the house because his kids was in the house. So he's like, I gotta go back in the house. So he left, he went back in the house, and it was like, all right, what y'all trying to do? So we like, it don't matter, the night is young, we doing whatever. And y'all know, like, when you younger, being in traffic with people be fun. Shit, y'all just driving around, stop at different places, chill, like, it just be like cool. So anyway, we just in traffic or whatever, and then finally we end up pulling up back to their street. So we over there, we just chilling for a cool minute, and Cheese Fries was like, dang, your comments going up. Like, it's just arguing with each other under there. Like, it's literally messy as like, this girl hit me up, y'all. DMs was a thing back then. This girl DM me, Cheese Fries baby mama DM me like, I don't even with my baby daddy no more, but I find this funny. Like, it was just so much, y'all. It was a lot going on. So I was like, dang, like, it's so much going on behind this video. But like I said, y'all already know, what was my middle name back then? Drama. I loved it. So it was like fun, because I was like, ooh, I'm not nothing else. This is fun. And it's like people being in something when it ain't even that deep. Like, it's like, imagine you own somebody post arguing. That's like, okay, that's like, y'all know I like Drake. That's like if a girl posts Drake, and no, that's like if I post Drake. Y'all know damn well I don't know this man, ain't never talked to this man, can't even tell you what he smell like. And somebody come in my comments that actually talk to him and be trying to talk shit to me, it'll be like, girl, you're doing the most for what? Like, you know, it just was like funny to me. I don't know why. Maybe I was the problem. Anyway, so we still just chilling in the car. I'm not worried about that or anything like that. I'm like, I'll deal with that later. So he was like, Cheese Fries was like, I gotta go switch cars. So we was like, okay. He was like, we thinking like he finna leave. Like, that's him saying like he gotta go, you know, because the comments is going crazy. They phones going off, but they ain't answering it. Like, they really could care less. Even one time, Seven did answer the phone. Remember the girl I told y'all that was like, she was so weird because she commented was like, y'all cute, LOL. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not even in the video. I think it probably was a little bit of me and my sister. Like, I put the camera on us, but it wasn't too much. And we in the backseat. So anyway, yeah, like, so he did answer the phone for her, Seven, and she was just like, oh, what you doing? And he was all like, I'm chilling, you seen the video, like, type shit. And she was just like, oh, okay. That was it. Like, it wasn't nothing major. So when Cheese Fries said he had to switch cars, I'm thinking it's because he trying to make an excuse to leave because one of his people must have found out about this video type shit, like he in trouble type shit. I don't know, even though it was nothing, like literally just people in the car smoking. So anyway, so he was like, nah, y'all coming with me. So we like, oh, okay, because we was finna hop out. So he ended up driving off or whatever, and we go to deep, deep, deep in the east side. So we end up pulling to this neighborhood. It's really dark, and I'm just watching my back because I'm like, ooh, it's dark as hell over here. I don't like this. This is where people could catch you slipping. So we pull up. He cut the car. It was like quiet. He parked the car across the street, and he was like, hold on real quick, y'all. So he hop out, and I was all like, oh, where's his car at? And he was like, I don't know. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But mind you, the first car we was in, the car we was in right at this moment, I could tell it was a girl car. So that's why I was thinking too, like, oh, whoever car we in, she want her shit back. I could tell it was a girl car because it had sandals in the back seat, and it had like a class of 2011 thing in the back seat. And that was their class. I'm 2012, so they was like a year before me. I was gonna say behind, but yeah. So yeah, he pulled up. So I was like, should we get out? He was like, nah, we gonna wait for him to come back. So he went past the front door to the side of the house. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe her people don't know he coming in. I don't know. So I'm like kind of watching him, but I'm watching the area. Everybody just chilling on their phone type shit. Like my sister on her phone, Seven on his phone. I'm like, y'all too comfortable for me. So he ended up coming back, and when he came back, the way he went to this car, and the way he started going to the car to open the door was very weird to me. Like, it just didn't seem like he had a key. It just was weird. So he opened up the door, and he was all like, come on, like real quiet. So he like, come on, y'all. So we got out the car, and we like closed the door, like, you know, like slammed the door. So he was like, shh. So we like, oh. So we walk over there, and I'm walking to hop back in the back seat. So Cheese Fries was like, Symone, I'm gonna need you to drive. Can you drive? So I was all like, you want me to drive? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to drive. He was like, because I don't got my license, and police be hot over here. So can you just drive until we get back over there? So I was like, okay, like, you know, I guess. So he like, all right, cool, okay, cool. So he was like, hold on. So he like reached in to start the car. Y'all, this car was not started with a key. And I was just like, is this your car? And he's like, Symone, just get in the car. And I'm just like, okay. So I hop in the car. When I hop in, I put my sweater off. I took my sweater off and put it on the steering wheel. Because I'm like, I don't know who car this is. Like, the way you starting is kind of weird. Seven didn't know which car was yours, and he thought it was funny. I don't know. It's just weird for y'all to be like best friends. You don't even know what car this nigga finna be in. Mind you, every time we seen Cheese Fries, this nigga in a different car. He either in a foreign, a bucket, a pickup. I'm just kidding. But this nigga will be in a different car every single time. So, yeah. So, they got in the car, and I was about to cut the lights on. He's like, keep the lights off till we pass up this street. So, I'm like, is this your car? So, he's like, just drive. And Seven just laughing. He's like, you paranoid? Like, you think we gonna be just riding around in a stolen car? And I was all like, I don't know. He was like, you crazy. Yeah, this his shit. He just lost his keys. So I was like, oh, okay. So we just drive off or whatever. He was like, you stop at this gas station. So mind you, Seven like, bro, nah, we could wait till we get closer to the hood, because this gas station is not even our hood. Like, this shit is janky. So he like, it's late at night. Mind you, it was late. He like, it's late at night, bro. Like, we should be good. So he like, nah, bro, I'm really not trying to stop at this gas station. He like, bro, you already know we got glizzy on us. Like, he was like, but still, bro, like, we could just wait and get some woods when we get closer to the hood. So he like, bro, I'm good anywhere. I don't give a fuck. Just stop at the gas station, Symone. So I'm like, what do I do? He like, just go to the gas station. And he's like, Symone, take that sweater off the damn steering wheel. So I'm like, no. So I end up going to the gas station or whatever, and I just pulled like on the brake. Like, I didn't park or nothing. I just pulled right up by the little thing, so whoever's getting out could get out, go to the little window, and come back in the car. And I was on the brake. So my sister's like, you want me to get out? Because they literally just had this discussion about it not being in the hood. So my sister's like, you want me to get out? So he was like, no, I'm gonna get out. I'm good. So Seven was like, this nigga. So when he got out the car, my sister was recording him, and she said something, but she said it loud. And he turned around. He was like, damn, ghetto bitch. Or he said, shut up. No, he didn't say shut up, ghetto bitch, but he called her a ghetto bitch, though, for sure. I think he was like, you loud as fuck, ghetto bitch. I don't know. Either way I go, this man called her a ghetto bitch. So she was like, And I said, what the fuck? Don't call my sister no bitch. Now we all loud. So he get his shit, he come back. And I'm like, don't call her no bitch. He was like, my bad. You're not a bitch, you're not a bitch. Because she like, what the fuck? Don't call me no fucking bitch, nigga. Like, da-da-da-da-da. He like, my bad. You're not a bitch. You're beautiful. And it's like, nigga, you didn't call her ugly. You know, that's like them things where you tell somebody, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And they'd be like, you're beautiful. And it'd be like, bitch, I didn't say I was ugly. I said I was fat. Like, you know, stuff like that. And it'd be like, what's your reason? Like, what? So, y'all, so we just like going off on him or whatever. And I'm driving still, you know, I was supposed to blanket, sweater on the steering wheel. I was driving. We going off on him. He just talking. So Seven like, dang, y'all could stop being so mean to my brother. Like, why you being mean to my brother? And I'm just like, cuz he got her fucked up. And he was like, man, I didn't mean to call her that. Like, that's just like my vocabulary. That's just like how I talk. But I didn't mean to call her that. Like, but he was smiling when he said it. Like, but still, like, bro, you don't know her too well to be calling her bitches. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we end up driving back over to their hood or whatever. Well, in front of not they hood. We ended up going back to Seven house and where my car was parked at. So we sit in the car. We talking or whatever. So they was like, what we doing tomorrow? Like, we spending time tomorrow. So we like, oh, okay, like, what we doing? So they was like, oh, mind y'all, I forgot to mention, at some point throughout this night, Jason had hit me up and I told him like my turtle had a baby and I had to push it out, something. I made up something and said, you know what, nigga, I don't know. I'm just not coming. It ain't happening tonight. So, and when I had told him about it, like, you want to link tomorrow? He was like, birthday party. So it was like, okay, fine. I don't care. So yeah, when they mentioned the beach, even if Jason would have said yeah, it wouldn't have happened because now we're going to the beach with them. So they're like, yeah, let's go to the beach tomorrow. Let's have a beach day. Da da da. We just talking about it. They like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. And we was like, we're gonna go to Dock Arley Beach. And we like, okay, cool. We're gonna have a cool little beach day. We're gonna do probably a little bonfire maybe at the nighttime. Who knows? We just gonna have us a good time, get a bottle, do whatever. Just cool, kick it. So we sit in front of their house. They still pulling up or whatever and smoking. So at some point they fall asleep. They, you know, somebody off lean, they knocked out. So they sleep don't know why. Me and my sister literally sat in that car talking to each other while they was asleep. Why we didn't leave is beyond me. But at one point, because we kept trying to wake them up, like I was shaking him up like, Seven! Like I'll shake his head or something, like try to hit him on his chest like real hard, like wake up, nigga, wake up. No, but they just wouldn't wake up. So I really didn't want to leave him in the car because, you know, but we could have really just rung his doorbell and said, hey y'all, your people's outside. I don't know why we sat there. We stayed in that car for like an hour talking to each other. We could have talked to each other in the house. Mind you, it's probably like 1, 2 in the morning. It was very fucking early in the morning. So we just talking or whatever. And I don't know why this came to our head to take photos. So I was like, oh, let me take a new friend photo of you and Cheese Fries. So she's like, oh, take a picture. So I'm taking it on her phone. And I was like, oh, your quality is bad. Get his phone. I don't know why we would think to take a picture on his phone, right? So y'all, so she grabbed his phone out his pocket because he knocked out off lean. He don't realize none of this. She slipped his phone out his damn pocket. I get it and I go to the camera because he got a code on his phone. So I go to the camera, I'm taking pictures of him and her. I'm like, girl, he looks asleep. So I'm like, pull his eyelids open, y'all. So it was one picture, she like this, pulling his eyelids open, mind you. He ain't waking up. So we dying laughing. We was taking the most weirdest photos on this man's phone, y'all. And when we was trying to get in the photo, I'm like, I want these photos because we'll see it and then I'll click, like, you know, but it's like we can't do nothing with it because his phone is locked. And my sister had an iPhone 4 at that time. No offense to you, girl, but you had an iPhone 4. I had an Android, so I ain't had nothing. My phone wasn't at all good because I have a good Android. I had like a, I don't know. I think my back was a different color from the front of the phone. But anyway, so he had an iPhone 5. That was like the latest iPhone at that time. So I don't know why we taking all these weird ass photos in his phone for. Like it was one picture where he had a button up shirt on for some reason. I don't know why he had a button up to kick it in the hood. But he had a button up shirt on and she like ripped his button up open and she like fake like licking his chest, but like fake. She didn't put her tongue on this man. And you know, we just taking very strange, questionable photos. Like it's more to these photos I'm just not gonna speak of. But they were very questionable and weird. I know when he went in that phone, he probably was like, what the fuck happened? So we wanted the photos so bad. So I'm like, try to wake him up. So he would not wake up. So I'm over here shaking Seven. I'm like, Seven, wake up. Put Cheese Fries code in his phone. And he would not wake up. At one point he like woke up and looked at me. You know when people wake up from like a high, they be like weird, like I don't know, they be like looking just out of it. So he kind of woke up and I'm thinking he up. So I'm like, put Cheese Fries phone, his code in. This nigga looked at me, looked around like, where is he? Picked up that cup, drunk it, and then passed right back out. Almost dropped the cup. I had to grab it and sit it back down. I'm like, what the fuck? So she trying to wake up Cheese Fries. I'm like, open his eyelids again. So she opened up his eyelids. She like kind of gently slapping him. Y'all, we just weird. Even y'all. So when he finally kind of looked at her and was looking around like clueless, she like, put your coat in. And he he must get this a lot. Whoever he be with must try to do that to him a lot. And he just snatched the phone and like went back to sleep. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, now they actually gotta get up because we ready to go. We've been in this car for too long. And so eventually I forgot how we ended up getting up. I think when we opened the door, they like popped up. Like I think that's when they finally got up, but they ended up popping up. And I'm like, all right, we finna go. So they're like, okay, bye. And I'm like, no, y'all can't stay in the car. So he like, who car is this? I'm like, it's y'all car, but y'all gotta go in the house or something. So he like, they just like damn near dozy. So I end up going over to the other side. I'm trying to pull him out the car. We both trying to pull them out of the car. They end up getting up, and yeah, they like, all right, I'm gonna walk you to your car. Mind you, my car is just literally behind. So we walking just literally like 3 steps to my car, and they like, okay, they giving us a hug. 7 damn near falling asleep on me. I'm like, bro, wake up. So why, when we standing right there, this man, it was a smoker, and he was like standing there. I mean, he walking by with like a basket, a whole bunch of stuff. Like you could tell he was just like, and no, don't say is he just because he was recycling don't mean he's a smoker. Like, no, you know when you see like certain smokers all the time, because like every hood got they local smoker, like, you know, it'd be like, oh, that's the local crackhead, you know. But so I seen this man before, like I seen him in this area when I came here before. So he pushing his basket, he, you know, just talking to himself, saying scoop it up, bop, bop, scoop it up, you know, whatever the fuck he was saying to himself, I don't know. So he made a noise and they looked. So Cheese Fry's like, who the fuck is that? Hey cuz, who the fuck is that? Where you from? So I'm like that's literally like the smoker of the street, like it's nobody. So 7 like, nah, that could be the enemies, So I'm like, damn, y'all enemies is real determined if they gonna just ride up and pretend like they a smoker and then like get you. But I mean, that's some shit, I guess. So I'm like, nah. So I'm laughing. So he like, nah. So Cheese Fry's gonna tell my sister like, get behind me, baby, get behind me. So he like, hey cuz, where you from? Like, you know, mind you, the man's not paying them no mind, because it's like, I see y'all niggas every day. Y'all probably give him dollars and shit, and he not paying them no mind. He just going through the shit. So I'm like, that's literally Smokey the Smoker. And he like, oh, so when they finally peeped it, they like, oh, that is that nigga. All right, well, I'm finna go in the house. I'm fucked up, like I'm faded. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we like bye to them, and Cheese Fries was like, all right, I'm finna drive home. So we like, drive home? Where are you driving to? He's like, where we got this car from. And I'm like, that's kind of far. Are you good? Do you want us to follow you or something? He's like, no, I'm good. So we like, you sure you want us to follow you? And he just left and drove off. And we was like, oh, okay. So then we was like, all right. So 7 like, all right, bye, I'll hit you tomorrow, well, later today. So we end up getting in the car, we go back to the house or whatever. So now it's Saturday, y'all. Saturday is beach day. We happy as fuck, because we supposed to have this beach day, right? So we getting cute. If I could find a picture, I'll insert it. But I had this long orange skirt on with slits and a bathing suit top, and she had on a long skirt too with a bathing suit top. So we getting cute, we taking pictures, we think we look good. Time is going by. I knew we wasn't gonna go at 8 in the morning to the beach, but you know, why is it 3 o'clock and I ain't heard from you? So I ended up hitting him like, what time was we going to the beach? So he like, oh, I ain't heard from that ninja Cheese Fries all day, like I haven't talked to him, so I'm gonna try to hit him and see what's up. So I'm like, is he good? Because the nigga was damn near asleep on zombie mode, driving off of, he probably did a bar too. We lean on a bar, and I'm like, did he make it home? You know, that's what I'm thinking. He like laughing, he like, that nigga for sure made it home. I'm like, did you talk to him? Did you check? He like, no, but he do that all the time. He made it home. And I was like, oh, okay. So he like, yeah, I'm gonna hit him up, I'm gonna try to see where he at or whatever. Y'all ready or whatever? I'm like, yeah, we ready whenever y'all want to go. Like, so he like, all right, I'm gonna hit him up. So he's like, he gonna hit him up. I knew that wasn't gonna be like in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So we sitting around, we just chilling. And I was like, I'm about to go look on Instagram, because I'm like, ooh, it's, what's it called? The Jason is at a birthday party. So I just going down my timeline. I see Jason Jason post a picture of the birthday party. He posts a picture of him and his son, right? So I was all like, oh, he took his son to the birthday party. Mind y'all, oh, I forgot to mention, y'all. Oh, I hate when I forget stuff. So I forgot to mention that when he said he was going to a birthday party, I said, oh, are you taking your son with you? And he was like, what? And I was like, are you taking your son with you? And he had like copped a whole little attitude, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, he was just mad, and I'm thinking like, oh, him baby mama drama, okay. So yeah, so I seen a picture of him and his son at the birthday party, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, that's so cute. And I was about to keep scrolling until I seen a comment at the bottom that said, my baby is so big, I can't believe he's like 1 or 2 now, or whatever the gauge she said. That's what the verse said. So I said, wait, this is the baby mama. Mind you, remember I told y'all I seen the baby mama page before, but like I seen her page that one time, and me and him don't talk like that. It wasn't like somebody that we talked or did anything. Like it was nothing like that. We just kick it. So I could care less to be like watching this girl, even if it is somebody I talk to, and it's like I just don't be having the energy to be one to watch somebody. I just don't like. I just don't. Probably because it's like when I was younger, like in relationship with like Joe, when I was like a teenager, early 19, 18, I used to do that shit, and it's just too overwhelming. At one point, it's like, girl, please, I don't have this much energy. If you got this much energy to watch somebody else, just leave that nigga alone. So I told myself then I ain't doing that shit no more. So now I don't be on that type of time. So I feel like whatever's gonna happen is gonna come to me, and then that's cool. I don't need to go find it because it's gonna come out. If it's happening, I ain't finna drive myself crazy trying to put two and two together. Yeah, no. So what happened? Yeah, so what happened? Oh yeah, so I clicked on the page because I was just curious. Like I literally was just curious. So I clicked nosy, I guess. If I see it, then I'll go. But I ain't finna go search for it. That's basically what I'm saying. So I clicked on the page or whatever, and I went to it, and I'm like, oh, she has a birthday party too. Oh, but I'm assuming because I'm like, she can't believe the baby is once. I'm like, oh, it's the kid's birthday party. So I click on it, and on her page, she had a picture of her, Jason, and the baby, and Jason's mom. So I was like, oh, okay. And on her caption of the photo, it said, my mama's babies. I can't believe I was first to give her a grandchild. So I'm like, why is she making a post dedicated to her mama with Jason's mama in the picture, right? I'm like, her mom must have took the picture, I guess. So I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I'm going through the comments. Everybody's like, happy birthday, such, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So I go down a rabbit hole at this point, because at this point, I'm really bored waiting on 7. I ain't got shit else to do. I'm nosy. If I'm going to go down a rabbit hole, I'm going to go down that motherfucking hole, and I'm going to twirl, and I'm going to do a backflip. And then I'm going to come back up out of it. So I went in that hole, and somehow I end up on Jason's mama page, right? So now I'm on Jason's mama page. She had the same picture that the baby mama had on her page with all 4 of them, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, cute, cute, cute. And she was just like, happy birthday to my grandbaby. So I'm like, okay, okay. So then now I'm just scrolling through her page like, oh, she look cute on her 40th birthday. Bitch, don't hurt him now. I'm looking like, oh, I want to try that restaurant too. You know, I'm just really just on her page, forgetting like, why am I on this person's page, y'all? I'm really just on her page. Like, damn near almost liked the photo. So I got to this one picture. I started noticing she had a lot of pictures of the baby, of course, her grandchild. And she had a lot of pictures of Jason and the baby mama, right? Which I'm not really tripping. Like, you know, I'm like, maybe they together. I'm gonna ask him, like, you with your baby mama? Because even though I don't talk to him like that, I still don't want no type of baby mama drama issues, shit like that. So I'm looking like, okay, whatever. Y'all, at some point, I realized Jason's mama had a lot of pictures on her page of Jason and his baby mama when they was kids. Now, look, I'm not Delulu. So not at one point did I think that they was just childhood friends turned into lovers. Now they baby mama, baby daddies. I did not think that. I thought, this motherfucker, y'all, the reason why Jason's mama had pictures of his baby mama on the page is because his baby mama was his motherfucking sister. And his son wasn't really his son. His son is his damn nephew. His nephew. This nigga Jason is liar for no reason. Like, why did you lie about having a fucking kid? And y'all, before anybody say, before it was on some Sweet Home Alabama shit, they was not on no shit like that. This literally, it's not like he was the daddy and the uncle. No, this nigga was literally just the uncle. Not even the goddaddy. He just the damn motherfucking uncle of the son, of the nephew. So why'd you lie? That's why when I asked him if he was taking his son to the party, this nigga couldn't remember because he forgot that he told me this was his damn son and it ain't his damn kid. So I'm like, why would you not just say I'm going to my nephew's party? Like, nigga is fucking weird. So I was like, this nigga's a weirdo. Like, he really, I'm just laughing and telling my sister. She's like, what the fuck? He's weird for that. I'm like, right, no wonder why him and his baby mama looked alike. I just thought they was around each other for so long. Y'all. So anyway, we chilling or whatever. Time going by. I end up calling 7 again. At this point, he did not answer. He ended up texting like, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm trying to see where the cheese fries at. I'm like, damn, it's been hours at this point. It ain't finna happen. We ain't finna go nowhere. I don't know why at this point me and my sister didn't just do a little beach thing by ourselves. It's later in the day though, so that's probably why. I don't know why we didn't just go do something by ourselves. You know what was wrong with us for some reason? We never, like, we did stuff together alone, but we mostly linked with people. Like, I don't know why. We could have just did something, just like go eat or something like that. Which we did stuff like that, but it was like, most of the time we would do stuff with people. So I don't know why we didn't think to just go do something on our own time or something like that. So we just was chilling, and then next thing you know, Jason cousin, I forgot what I named him, he hit up my sister. So when he hit up my sister, and he was like, what you doing? She's like, nothing, just chilling with my sister or whatever. Mind you, she hit it off with him. She liked him when she linked with him or whatever. So I'm like, you know, she was like, just chilling with my sister, blah, blah, blah. We were supposed to go to the beach, but I don't know. We trying to figure out what we're finna do now. So Jason ended up hitting me up. And I was just, you know, basically said the same shit. So he was like, y'all could pull up. Like, let's go to the beach then. So I was like, you just trying to go with them then? Because clearly cheese fries and 7 ain't finna go nowhere. So she like, all right, let's go. So we end up going over there. Same everything on. Don't know why I didn't grab a sweater. Because at this point, it's kind of like sundown. So we ended up going over there. We pulled up. And I don't know why I was kind of just annoyed, y'all. We both was annoyed, low-key. So they walk into the car. They walk in slow motion. Like, slow motion for me. They walking slow as fuck. It was kind of irritating because I'm just like, bro, time is already passing by. We already late to the beach. How am I mad at them as if they planned to playmate these plans and now we going late as fuck? They didn't do it. So I don't know, I was irritated. But they came to the car. So, you know, now when they came to the car, it was like kind of like jolly good. They like, get out the car, give us a hug, da da da. We get out the car, we get him a hug. I'm like, all right, let's go to the beach. So they like, what beach y'all trying to go to? I'm like, we go to Dockweiler. It's literally just up Imperial. So Jason cousin like, I don't want to go to Dockweiler. Let's go to Venice. I think he said Venice or Santa Monica or something like that. Same shit. They literally right next door. So he was like, let's go there. So I was all like, I'm really not trying to drive way up over there because, mind y'all, we was going to drink and what's we going to drink? I don't remember. Either way it go, I didn't really like, driving too far because at this point, was I 18? Yeah, I think I was like 18 or 19, and I had just taught myself how to drive at 18, so I really didn't like driving too far at nighttime. Like, I hate driving at nighttime, y'all. I just didn't like, yeah, so no. And I wasn't the type that was gonna let somebody drive my car, especially somebody who ain't got a car. So why would I let these ninjas drive my car? So yeah. So yeah, they was like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, if we go to Imperial, we could literally drive straight down Imperial. I didn't like doing freeways like that, so I'm like, we could drive straight down Imperial, get to the beach. So they was like, all right, whatever. So they hop in a car. We just talking to them or whatever. It's cool. They start singing this song. And I don't know why we wanted to know the name of the song so bad. So the song, they just like, I think it was something like, it's just sex, take a risk with your health, or something like that. They just kept saying, take a risk with your health. And we like, what's the name of that song? And they would not tell us. Like, they was laughing and stuff. And I hate people like that because y'all remember people that used to do dumb shit like that where they'll post a song, like not even food or a shirt. It'll be a damn song and you ask them what song is that and they'd be like, oh, I forgot, it just came on the radio. Why don't come on my radio then? Because you got that on your phone. You know, people used to really try to gatekeep songs and shit. That shit would be weird because it's like, bro, it's not that deep. They didn't make this song and said it's only for you. You better not share this shit. So, they wouldn't tell us the song. Maybe they make the shit up themselves. I don't know. So, I don't know why we want to know the name of that song anyway. It's kind of a weird song. So, I'm just like, they're weird. So, we just talking. We still just laughing or whatever, even though that was strike 2. Anyway, yeah, so we driving and he's telling me like, I know an easier way to get to the beach. Don't know why I listened to him because I literally could just took Imperial straight down. Like, went all the way down to Imperial and just took it. So he's telling me this way. So I'm driving and I'm like, none of this look familiar. So he's like, yeah, because we going to Venice. And I was like, I told y'all I'm not trying to go to Venice. Like, I'm not trying to drive over there because I want to go to Dockweiler. So he's like, man, if you just drive like these streets, you could take the street there. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And plus, I had like a lot of tickets, y'all. That's when my license got suspended. I had a lot of tickets for some reason, like for my tent, just for a lot of shit. I had a lot of tickets they just ticketed me down for some reason back then. And now they trying to charge me. Like, that was a long time ago. Y'all, they literally sent me something in the mail like, oh, we're sending this to the Supreme Court. Supreme, I don't fucking know. They sent it somewhere that they shouldn't. They should just let it go. For real, it was a long time ago. So anyway, so yeah, we drive. I ended up going towards the way. I guess he was mad because he really wanted to go to Venice, which honestly, at that time, since it was late, going to Venice would have been better because it's like the boardwalk shit, or we could have went down to Santa Monica. It just would have been more lively than going to Dockweiler where it's literally nothing unless somebody's having a bonfire or random people or whatever. But I don't know why I wanted to go to Dockweiler. But yeah, because the driving situation. So when I'm like going to the street, because I'm like, I'm about to turn and go that way so I can get Dockweiler, because we was at a point where I was like, I know if I go this way, the beach is literally like right here. So I'm like going up, you know, when you ease up to turn, you got to wait for all the traffic to go by and you got to just like hurry up and go when it's your turn. So I'm waiting to go. I'm like, ooh, I hate this shit. I'm like, let me know, is it a car on that side so I can get over? Because I hate driving at night, y'all. It's like the lights will irritate. Like, I could see, but it's like the lights would just make me scared. So I asked them if I could get over. They like, oh, you good? right? My windows was too dark any fucking way. I'm up, I'm waiting to turn, right? It was a little spot. So Jason like, oh, you could go real quick. Why when I'm turning to go, this motherfucker, because Jason's cousin is sitting behind me in the car. This motherfucking nigga put his hands over my eyes while I'm driving. His hands over my eyes while I'm driving. Yep, I said it. No, he put his hand. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all, and I was like, I probably was dramatic because I kind of like, woo, a little bit. Not like I didn't spin out. I kind of like jerked the car, like something. And he was like laughing. They dying laughing like this was their plans. Jason laughed. Oh my God. He laughed. My sister like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you put your hands on her eye when she driving? Like, nigga, you're fucking weird as hell. So we going if I'm like, y'all off. I'm like, y'all are weird. What the fuck? Da da da. We going off on them. They just laughing. They thought it was so funny. At this point, I wanted to just go home. I wanted to say, get the fuck out of my car and leave. But I was so annoyed. So we still am going to the beach. And I'm like, don't play like that. I'm like, because if I would have crashed my car, you would have been the one paying for it. So he like, no, I wouldn't have. Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucking nigga. Yeah, it's gonna be some shit. So anyway, I was just irritated or whatever. We ended up parking and we started going down to the beach or whatever. So when we walking down to the beach, Jason had a hoodie on. He took his shit off because he was saying he was hot for some odd ass reason. I'm cold as shit because we by the water. Somebody had a little bonfire that they walked away from. It was a little fire still. So we ended up going over there by it. We just talking. We trying to make little conversations, talking and shit like that. They was just being so weird and annoying. So I don't know why. I just was like, Jason, so how was your nephew's birthday today? And I'm like, or was that your son? Yeah. So he was just like, oh, you trying to be funny? You trying to be funny? So I was like, how am I trying to be funny? He was like, because you already know that's my nephew. You already know that's my nephew. I said, how do I know that's your nephew? You said it was your son. He gonna say, you know I didn't got no kids. You know I do not got no kids right now. So I was like, but you told me that was your son. And he's like, you already know I don't got no kids. And he's like, I didn't even have to tell you that, but you knew that. And I said, how would I know that? That's one thing too about people from LA. I don't know other cities. I'm just gonna speak for mine. But people out here, for some reason, I don't know, they don't let high school go or something, because they for some reason live life like it's still high school. Like they think that everybody, you know, in high school and people all in your business and shit like that, they for some reason think everybody is still watching them, still worried about them, still know everything. Yeah, some people do when you in the mix and shit like that. But like for the most part, we grown as hell. We just trying to figure out how to survive. Like what? Like nobody's worried about you. Like how would I just know that you don't have no kids? I'm not checking for you like that in life. Like I am not checking that hard. I know your parents like, but you did check the baby mom page, find out it was this. Yeah, but if me and him is not cool, I'm not checking your life and saying, oh, do anybody know any updates on Jason? No, I'm not doing that. So I was just like, how would I know that? I swear, I used to know people like that, and it would be like, I'm deleting my Instagram because I just know it's gonna fuck their heads up. And they'd be like, bitch, you only got like 10 followers. Who the hell is it gonna fuck up? Are you subbing me at this point? Because I'm one of those 10. Like, I'm confused. Like, I swear, that shit used to really just kill me. Like, I used to have friends that would be like, bitch, you're posting too much. Don't post too much on your story. Don't tag me then. Don't put me, because I don't want people to know. Who? Who? Like, who don't you want to know? Like, who do you think? Like, let it go for real. Like, because I swear people's not worth that much that you is at Bossa Nova right now. Like, it's like people is not that concerned. Like, people really think people just be so worried about them, and it'd be like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And even if they was to see you there, they're not gonna go call up a hotline back. Do y'all know who's at McDonald's right now? Like, y'all, it just, I don't know. That should be weird as hell. They think people just watching them so much. It's like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, it's so fucking weird. So, anyway, yeah. He was, like, saying that or whatever. Wait, was I still on that? Why the fuck did I come back to that? What did I was talking about? So anyway, he was talking about his nephew's son or whatever. He didn't want to talk too much about it. So we talking to them, and everything we was saying to them, they literally was just being so weird and annoying. So where we kind of was getting into it, then me and my sister, we would like kind of walk off and be like doing our own little thing. We was kind of getting into it with them, and I was cold, mind you. This the whole time I'm like this. So I was like, Jason, you about to put your sweater back on? So he was like, no. And I was all like, can I use it? Because it's cold. So he was like, what you gonna do for it? Give you a ride home? Because what the fuck else did you think? I am not about to eat your ass for this motherfucking hoodie, nigga. I'm just kidding. He didn't want me to do that. But like, what do you think I'm gonna do? You got a ride for me. What if I be like, oh, what you gonna do for this ride home? So he was being weird, y'all. He literally was so weird. That nigga did not give me that sweater. He did not give me that sweater. He was like, you know what? I think I'm cold again. Just being a weirdo. I'm like, oh, this nigga is so weird. That's why you don't get no play for me. You a liar, a cheater. No, I'm just kidding. You a fucking liar and a weirdo. And you fall asleep too fucking much off no reason. This nigga didn't smoke. He didn't drink. He didn't do lean. He didn't do shit. He just be sleep. Like this, every time where we all just kicking in, this nigga be knocked out. And he be like, why the fuck is he sleep? Nigga tired like he did something. Oh, his job. Yeah. Anyway, that nigga used to be asleep for no reason. So anyway, so I was just kind of irritated. At this point, I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I mean, I'm cold. I was like, I'm cold. I'm ready to go. So then his cousin like, why y'all didn't bring no sweater? Like, why y'all out here like this? I think my sister brought a sweater or whatever. She was like, get in with me. Like, so we kind of like this with each other. So he's like, why would you come to the beach like this late night with no sweater on? And I'm just like, this is beach clothes. Like, the fuck? I don't care if it was 2 a.m., bitch. It's still beach clothes. So I was like, I'm irritated. I'm ready to go. So we started walking back to the car or whatever. And at this point, yeah, we ended up taking him back to their house. And they was like, oh, y'all trying to kick you? Y'all finna just pull off? So we like, yeah, we finna pull off. We finna go. They was so kind of annoyed. And Jason was just like irritated. Mind you, Jason fell asleep on the car ride back. But he was annoyed and he was just like, all right, whatever. And he just walked off and left. So my sister talking to his cousin for a cool minute and they got out the car. They just was like talking. Jason got mad because I didn't want to stay or whatever. He left. And it's like, you a beach nigga. Beach nigga. Because why you just didn't give me no hug? You didn't say goodbye. Thanks for the ride. You want $1 on gas? Nothing. I guess he got to go put his hoodie in the dryer. So yeah, he left or whatever. And I was just like, I really do not care. At this point, I was kind of irritated. But y'all, y'all. Why I was mad because when we left the beach, I got a message that popped up. I did not have no service at that damn beach. I think I had Metro at that time. And I had no service at that beach. When we left the beach, and mind you, I'm driving. I didn't check my phone while I was driving because, y'all, like I said, I didn't even like driving at nighttime. So when we got to their house and stopped, I seen it was like 30 minutes ago. I had got a message from 7. Even though it was 10 p.m. I still would have went. I still would have been like, girl, you want to go to the beach with them? I'm like, I know we should have just kicked it right here, left and went to the beach. I don't know, y'all. He probably was not hitting me for the beach. I think he had just said like, what you doing or some shit. But at that point, I didn't even hit him back because I was like, it's pointless. Like, I'm about to just go in the house. So, oh yeah, she ended up getting in the car and we left, y'all. But that's it for this story. Jason was a fucking weirdo. And it's just crazy. What made me just want to tell a story about Jason because this nigga's still weird. Like the other day, he did some strange things. Like I had posted a picture on Instagram. Mind you, I don't talk to Jason. We ain't talked in years. I ain't seen this man. Mind you, me and Jason never did any X, Y, and Z. We never even touched each other fingers together like this. We ain't never even did this. We never did chew. We never sneezed in each other's mouth. Like Jason was not like, no. So for him, like I posted a picture. I ain't, mind you, talked to him in years. It was just weird. He commented under my picture and said some weird shit, and I deleted it. But I'm pretty sure some people seen it because people was commenting to him like, question mark, who is that? Who is he from? Like, who is he in the story time? And I was just so irritated because it's like, what is your reason? And he kind of got like a big name for himself, so it's like, I don't know if you was trying to do, I don't know, like what was your reason for real? And it's like, he didn't hit me up, DM me, nothing. He was just being a weirdo and comment under my shit and said some weird shit. But I deleted that comment because it was like, what the fuck? I didn't even hit him up to ask him what was your point because I just know weird niggas do weird shit. We ain't got shit to talk about. But what is your issue? That was just so weird. Like the comment he said, I ain't gonna say what it was because then people gonna be like, that was Jason. But yeah, but that's it for this story time, y'all. Oh yeah, back to my party. Y'all be on the lookout for them tickets. They're gonna be coming soon. I can't wait. I'm super excited. It will be in November, the weekend of my birthday. My birthday is November 8th. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know I don't be liking the ending. This video probably long as hell, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. I haven't kissed y'all in a long time. Let's kiss y'all. I'm just kidding. No, I'm a corny ass bitch. I'm just kidding, for real. But no, good night. Bye, y'all.